Hi, good morning, y'all. It's Suzanne. I haven't made a video in a long time. I haven't been on Facebook that much, but I definitely feel like I need to make a video about little Charlie Gard. It's just a little over 6 in the morning, and I went to bed with this on my mind tonight, and I woke up with it on my mind this morning. So I feel like I just need to talk for a few minutes about this. Poor little Charlie Gard. For those of you that don't know, Charlie Gard is the baby in the UK that the hospital and the British government have decided they know better than the parents what is best for him, and have chosen not to further any treatment for him and to let him die with dignity. This baby is, what, 9 months old maybe? I don't even know if he's that old. And the parents have been fighting tooth and nail. Long story short, the parents wanted to take him out of the hospital and bring him to the United States to see if there was a doctor here that could help him. He's got a very rare condition. It's some type of mitochondrial something or other. I don't even know. I know it's very rare. And the British hospital keeps telling them, you need to let him go. He's in pain. He's in pain. Even though they keep at the same time telling the parents he's brain dead and he's body dead and he's all these things, they keep telling him he's in pain, and that's their excuse for wanting to pull the plug on him and not give him a shot. So this poor little baby boy has been fighting for his own life, let alone his poor parents. His parents are young. They're young parents that are being put through this. So President Trump has tweeted, let us help, let Pope Francis and I help. You know, the United States gave Charlie citizenship so that he could come here and get help. The British government, the British hospital still would not release him and let the parents take him here. So what they did allow is an American doctor, a doctor from the United States, to travel to the UK to examine Charlie himself. And he did. And so they had a court date on Friday, I guess. I think it was like this past Friday. And so they come to court, and the state or the prosecution, whatever I guess you would call them, the people that are fighting to kill Charlie, show up with a new scan that they claim that they had just taken that shows that at this point his brain damage is irreversible, and that there truly is nothing more that they can do. The poor mom, I guess she left the courtroom. She stormed out of the courtroom in tears. The father called the judge evil before he stormed out of the courtroom. These poor parents have been put through the ringer. They are doing everything they can to break these poor parents down, and I don't understand why. So they basically found out, okay, we've done this other test, and it is final that at this point he's so far gone that there is no treatment. There is nothing that can help bring him back. So the parents have decided to stop fighting. They are going to allow this British hospital and the British government to kill their child because they don't know what else to do. And, you know, and they were given this news that you know, it is too far gone. And here's the thing. The hospital and the government screwed around for so long, and they waited for so long, and they did everything they could and fought against these parents for so long that now Charlie's condition is irreversible. If they had let the parents take him months ago like they wanted to, it is very possible that something could have been done to save his life. I guess there's immunotherapies. There's some experimental type of immunotherapy things that they wanted to try here for him that the British government just would not allow. So this poor baby boy who fought so hard for his life, his parents fought so hard for his life, is being systematically murdered by a government, by a hospital. This is what happens, folks. This is socialized medicine. This is what happens when the government gets too big, is in too much control. They get to choose who lives or dies. They get to decide with a panel and a board of directors and all these other things they have that they know what's best for this baby more than his own parents. This is what it's going to be like more and more and more. I don't think little baby Charlie is going to die in vain. I think that he is going to be a hero for a lot of people. I think that a lot of parents are going to stand up harder and fight harder for the life of their child because of Charlie. And I'm also not worried about Charlie in heaven. You know, God said, bring me the children, bring me the little children. And if you don't enter heaven as with the mindset of a child, then you don't get into the kingdom. I'm not worried about little baby Charlie. I know he's in God's loving arms. He will be in God's loving embrace when the time comes for him to pass. But this needs to be brought about. People need to know. People need to know about this and share this story, because this is what government healthcare and socialized medicine does. This is what happens. Anyway, so that's all. If you could, please say a prayer for baby Charlie and his poor parents. You know, and share. Find story, you know, Google his name. Charlie Gard, G-A-R-D. You'll find tons and tons and tons of articles about this. And spread the message. And let's not let little Charlie's death be in vain. Okay. Good morning, America. I love you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless Charlie Gard.